In this video, I'll be talking about string concat method in JavaScript. Okay, so I will create my HTML first thing first, and then I'll add head hash1 where we'll be displaying our output through the JavaScript. So let's give it an attribute. Let's give it ID attribute and give our ID any name. I decided to give it hash1. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to add script, because I'm using external JavaScript. So I will say script. Then inside the first tag of script elements, you add it, you give it an attribute. Then inside the attribute value, give it the name of the file that you want to connect it with, which is mine is index.js, which I have created. You can see that here. Okay. Now, I think let me just put some text here so you see that. Okay, let me refresh my browser so you see the text in header one. Okay, this is how our output will be displaying. That's why we link it with the ID. So let's clear this. Let's go back to, let's enter our JavaScript. So inside JavaScript now, I'll be creating a variable, and let me say variable a. Okay, since you are talking about string, let's use that string word. Let me say var string equal to, you can give it any variable name you want. Okay, you can create any variable name you want. Okay, so I will now create a variable name string. Then I will now give it a, I will now assign string values to it. Let me say hello. Let me use uppercase for the beginning. Let me say hello everyone. Hello everyone. Okay, something like this. Okay. Then the next thing I will now do is we'll use what is it called? We create another variable. In that variable, we call it, I will just call it output. You can call it anything you want. Okay, let me say var variable variable output. Then set it equal to let me say variable output. Let me set it equal to, then I'll set it equal to our string. This is our string. Okay, but before I will do that, I want to create something on that, something that will be rendering this thing to our browser to connect with our HTML and then render our output to the browser. Let me first of all do that. We use document.getElements.getElement by ID. Then open a parameter or parenthesis, input your curly braces, and then type in your ID name, where is hash1. Then I will now say dot inner HTML. Then I will now set it equal to this variable. This one is our output. I will now set it equal to output. It will say undefined because we have not signed anything to it. So it will say undefined because we have not defined anything. So I will now assign this variable to I will say string. This is the name of our variable containing our the name of our variable, the variable containing our string value. So we say string variable dot concat. This is it. So you concat. Okay, so it accepts two parameter. First one is let me put this thing first so it will not you will see this code, you will see this output like this. Okay, so to actually concat something, to concat means just concatenation, just to concat, just to kind of adding two things together. If you have been following my JavaScript tutorial, you will understand what concatenation means, just joining two things together. Okay, so let me do that. Let me add a value to this, my what is it called, my output here, which is this my string output, my string values. Let me add concatenate, means let me add another value or let me add another symbol to it. I can say something like first of all, the concat, which is this our method. This is a concat method. It accepts two parameters. The first one is the value. Okay, the first one is the value. I think that does it, I think it's only one parameter. You can accept multiple. Let me put it and see. I think it should be two arguments. Yeah, I think, yeah, remember now. So this this parameter, this concat method, it accepts two arguments. First of all, the first argument is any letter or any symbol that will separate the string that you want to add to only the existing one. And then the second argument is that string that you are adding. So let's say something like let me say something like let me use greater than symbol here. let me use greater than symbol here, and it will be inside the double quotes. Then I will now say this, put comma, and then say something like hello everyone. Let me say you are welcome. Let me say no to this one also will also be inside our double quote, and I will say something like you are welcome. You are welcome. Something like this now. Okay, you can see that now. This is not part of our string, but we use concat method to add it. So this first argument now, it must not be this symbol. I can remove this symbol now, and um if I remove this symbol now, it will just, if you remove the first symbol without doing it, without putting anything, it will be an error because it will must surely, based on, well, let me create this, let me confirm what I'm saying. Okay, so if you add one parameter, one argument, it will just add that argument to just merge it to the what's it called, to the already existing string. But if you put the first argument, that first argument is seen as, if you put two arguments which is separated with comma, the first one is seen as a space, something that will be in between that two string, that's the already existing one and the one that you're adding. So for instance, now I add only one string here, so with what it means that it's seen only one string. So what it will do, it will just merge it to already existing one without any space, which is, by seeing it, is not looking as there's supposed to be space between this e and y here. So to do that, let me put back my comma, and then put my let me put any symbol. If I put something like equal to, now you will see it will be in between them, and no, it's supposed to be inside a double quote. Okay, you can see I say equal to this. Then the best practice is to use, just put white space. If you don't want to put symbol, white space kind of spacing them out. You can't just do it this way. The best way to do that space out is when you create your double quotes, just put space in between your double quote. The space will automatically uh, apply to the text. It will just space them out. As you can see, that space them out. Hello everyone, you are welcome. So that is it for um, string concat in JavaScript. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.